How is it going, guys? I am Metodi, and in this video we will take a look at Tamiya's 1/7 scale Mitsubishi A6 M2B0. Watch until the end of the video to see how this kit handles the tape together test. Inside the box you will find the typical Tamiya instructions, a background information booklet, 2.1 grey plastic sprues, one transparent sprue, two poly caps, and decals for 3 aircraft, none of which is represented on the box art. On the side walls of the box you will find color profiles of two of the decal options. Please take a moment and tell me which is your favorite time period. You can vote in the poll in your upper right corner. The quality of the molding is magnificent. The panel lines are subtle and crisp. The surface lacks rivet details but have fasteners on the inspection panels and so on. The representation of the ribs on the control surfaces is not spectacular, but it's not bad either. Wings are divided in such fashion that leaves the trailing edges nice and thin. There are also raised strengthening and armored plates represented both on the wings and the fuselage. The detail provided for the wheel wells is very good for the scale. There are a few ejector pin marks on the inside of the gear bay doors, but that's easy to remedy. Overall, the landing gear details are superb, with my only discontent being that the tires are not weighted. If you want to help me grow the channel, please consider becoming a patron. The link is in your upper right corner and in the description below. The fuselage is every bit as impressive as the wings in terms of surface details. It is broken down longitudinally to the fuselage halves, with the gun deck as a separate part. In front of that assembly comes the plate with the engine cowling flaps, followed by the cowling itself. The cowling is on its own sprue, being the 0.1 sprue mentioned earlier. It is molded in a way that it has no seams whatsoever. The guns will greatly benefit from some drilling. The exhausts are molded hollow and blocked from inside, which should give nice results after careful painting. Moving to the interior, I am getting absolutely impressed. Keep in mind that this is tiny World War II fighter in 1/72 scale. The sidewall structural details are very well represented and the plastic in the area is thinner than the rest of the fuselage. The instrument panel is even more impressive, and if you succeed in properly placing the provided decals, you are going to enjoy an awesome dashboard. The cockpit floor is also riddled with details and it should fit nicely with the bulkheads thanks to the rather large location pins. Overall, there are more than 20 parts going into the cockpit. If you ask me, for the size of the thing, this is insane. In a nice way. The seat can also benefit from some drilling. The seat belts are provided as decals, which is not my favorite media for the task, but it's still something. To conclude the cockpit part, well, it's awesome. The engine is sufficiently detailed for the scale. Just add some wires for the spark leads and you're done. The way that the push rods are molded together with the cylinders is not to my liking, but I guess that once inside the cowling the engine will not be that visible. And now some various bits and pieces from the spruce. Moving on to the transparencies. Here we have one front windshield detail and two options for the rest of the canopy. Option 1 is for closed position and everything is molded together, while option 2 is for open position and is represented as two separate pieces. Along with the canopies, here we can find the reflector gun sight. The quality of the parts is very good, with very little distortion and almost excellent clarity. The frames are subtle, crisp and most importantly have true to scale appearance. The decals have opaque finish and it seems like they are a bit thick. Generally, the carrier film is trimmed closely to the print, but on the tail markings there is quite a lot of it. This means that alignment will not be an issue, but you should prepare the surface very well to prevent silvering. The quality of the print seems to be very good, with everything in register and vibrant colors. The instrument panel decals are very nicely detailed. off to the tape together test. Here you can see the parts involved. The kit have nice location pins, and as you can see I used very little tape. I have no doubt that this kit will be a breeze to put together, and it is one of those few kits that I can put the highly recommended tag on. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Best regards and happy modeling!